Are they like this? Is it?
This is waiting. So what going on? So no.
Like this?
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Okay. What's up, guys? Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
Oh, now go on with.
How are y'all doing?
Why? Last week, you print them in general. What go on?
Exquisite Queen, how y'all doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Prento, bridging that from school days, you know. Yeah, man. Link him up with the New York there, you know. I realize say you left aside them G. I would say that they know. Thing you say there, you're the further down south, no so? Yeah, you know? Yeah, bless up. 876 by birth. Bless up, bless up, bless up. I have a few topics we touch upon tonight, you know? Yeah, so we just I wait for a few more joining. Yeah. Yeah, man. Also, we're gonna do a call in, you know, guys. So, I'm gonna drop the number, the phone number for calling pretty soon. So, just stay tuned for that, alright? Yeah, Richard, big up yourself, you know?
Hi, Richard. Hi,
Yeah,
Richard.
man. Big up yourself, big up yourself.
Sukana, how y'all doing? Zaveri.
Yeah, London boy.
Davani. I hope I'm not spoiling your name. I'm so sorry.
Garrett. You look like that, yes.
Garrett. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? So today, we are here and alive. And we don't normally have lives. Why don't we have more lives?
I guess we're lives in another way. You know, time get busy sometimes. We plan to have more, but sometimes it's just difficult sometimes, you know. But thank you all for taking the time out to come on over, you know.
Definitely.
Don't put that message out there, please. Which message that? IPND. What message is that? What message? Tell me which message.
Big up D. Yeah, so we are basically always like, if you guys will probably soon hear Kyrie coming in the room because Kyrie will be distracted for a while, but then when he realize, we are my parents, he's gonna be like, something is wrong, and he goes hunting. Literally, he goes in search of his parents. Frankly, Sam, Kingston 16, hey, wagwan.
Yeah, respect, you know.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, forever holding dog. That's how I go.
London
this gun get spicy tonight. Don't ban me. Alright. So as I said, we're gonna drop the calling number.
Angela, hey, what's up?
Yeah, Angela Francis, big up on herself. Yeah, so I guess we can start. So we have couple odd topics to touch upon. This live tonight should have been just about the Airbnb topic because we realized a couple comments last week based on the video that we did about the impending Airbnb regulations that the government are planning to come with. A couple comments said that, you know, we should have a live about it. And me agree. Yeah, Atlanta, yeah man, Magina, yeah, Atlanta. So probably can come check you over there soon. Yeah man, so couple comments the people them say, boy, you know, we should have come live about this kind of topic, you know, so at least we can have a more rounded discussion, you know. So, you know, I agree and we say, alright, let me do it. And then couple other little thing happened this week. The big thing down a ear circle there with the crab and soup vendor them. That's so embarrassing. Me not lie. You know, for somebody like myself who
Jamaica,
me,
not
you
a
know,
place.
boy, me I tell you, me, yeah,
Katie, you go.
Good
Good evening, y'all.
Yep.
Yes, guys, press the like button. London boy, you're on point.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
Press
man.
the like
Press
button,
the like
guys. Press the like button. Share the live. Share the live with those you think would really be interested in this live. Alright, give us that big thumbs up. Definitely appreciate your presence over here on a Sunday evening. So I go on who cook them rice and peas today. Okay, you know Jamaican Sundays is all about rice and peas, right?
All about rice and peas.
All about rice and peas. We're gonna cook today. We're gonna cook. Today was actually a good day. I'm basically ramping agent like that, but I still gonna ramp, right?
Yeah.
So today was a good Sunday. Get up, but basically what's what all my dirty clothes them.
Literally, a whole heap of clothes.
I had Adrian there with me with the laundry from last night.
Yeah.
And I cooked my dinner. Dinner done early too. And I got some time to rest. It was a good day.
Yeah, for real.
It was a good day.
Yeah, I mean, me not lie, the son of them hectic for chaos.
Yeah.
You get me, I say. Me have my thing them for do too. You know, but I think she have more of the load for beer. You get me, I say, and me have to really, me have to lift my hat to her. You get me, I say. You know, from breakfast to dinner to laundry, clean up house. It's a lot. You know,
Yeah.
and I have to big up the especially the ladies. You know, the men do them fair share too sometime. You know, but the homemaker ladies, I have to big on up. You see me, I say? Yeah, cause to be honest, you know, in the dating time with me and Cass, you know, to be honest, me never expect should pull a kind of weight, you get me, I say?
I don't know what you expected.
You know, like, you know, new age woman and thing. New age woman, you know, things kind of different, but it come like, say, boy, I say no, when trouble catch up in the short fit, or not even that, but you just fit, you know, when situation arise, you just fit in, you just make it do. So like they probably like the younger man them, you know, in the comments can probably yeah, your Val's Kitchen, big up yourself, you know? Big up yourself. Yeah, big moderator at the place, you know? Yeah, so me not lie, like for no say, cause alright, them kind of role here when I see Casa play, you know, are mostly like the older woman, my mother, other older woman, so you know, somebody in my life and thing, you know, on my level, age-wise and thing, for really come and assume certain responsibilities, taking care of the children, around the house, this, that, me have to say, you know, it crazy, you know?
Even know my mother, like, Blossom is, I call her a superwoman because all of what I do, my mother did more than that, and I'm like, what else wrong with you? Who did you do that? But anyways, let's get back to you, crab. Here's some more talk about when you go eat the crab.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
So, we got so much to talk about.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about that. So, alright, me could start with the first thing, which is the impending Airbnb restriction that we're expecting, you know. So
exclusive Caribbean, that's true, because we see mother do it, don't it? We see them do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I have to say still, generally speaking. Jamaica is not a developed country by any stretch of the imagination. Yes. Jamaica is developing. Our economy is very small. You get me, I say, in terms of GDP. You know, outside of tourism, our GDP is like nothing. You see me, I say, and mind you, that GDP that is generated from tourism, the average citizen, we don't benefit. We don't benefit from it. Tourism is happening around us, but those profits, they leave.
And Jamaica is a very popular country, don't it? Like, for those who are especially overseas, you guys would know from your experience that Jamaica is this big brand overseas that people say, America! When I say America, Jamaica, you know, some of them Spanish people, they might say America. But wherever you go, there's all these people that knows Jamaica, knows something about you. And that means that the country is very popular. And tourism in general is popular for Jamaica. People look forward to coming to Jamaica, have a good time in Jamaica, and we have a very powerful personality as Jamaicans. Our personalities are very distinct.
Yeah, I don't think we center, you know. Let's go over that way here. Okay. Go on again. Down the window, just the curtain. Go forward for me. Ease off of the curtain. Yeah. Alright, so don't want to know what I'm passing as a straight in. Yeah. Yeah man, so go continue. Mm-hmm.
So yeah man, we are so popular, and as a tourist product, Jamaica is very, very effective. But a lot of the time what agent said is that the general people don't benefit from it. And we are very friendly people in Jamaica. So normally when persons are here, they really gravitate to the culture, gravitate to the people and the personality, and for them even move here and want to move here. So this is Jamaica is, as agents, a very developing place. And if you guys who are in Jamaica realize that the world is becoming so globalized that no people from different countries start to come here, come live. Literally starting to come to Jamaica to set up shop, to set up them house and live every single day, wanting to be a Jamaican, right? So that is happening in more and more by the droves. You know, correct me, babe. Is my. But anyways, but as it is said, a lot of the time, the general public don't feel the effects of tourism in a positive way. So
alright, so yeah man, so anyway, so right, so as I was saying, Jamaica, we are a very small economy, and even for us as professionals, right? We went to the formal education system. Actually, we went through the formal education system. We got a degree. We are healthcare professionals. But with that salary alone, we be living close to poverty. If it's just the bare salary alone. In Jamaica's economy, we be living close to poverty. We've seen the mass migration of the nurses, the teachers. Is a reason why they migrate. Majority of Jamaicans is just one salary alone them live off of. You get me I say? So even for us, if me never have them side hustle here, I would have probably be gone already. No joke. I would have probably leave Jamaica already. You know? Malik, big up yourself, Malik. Malik. Big up yourself, G. Yeah, man. Yeah. All the youth that will play ball with.
Kian is also
Kian. Oh, yeah, Kian, pretty big up yourself to see him.
Hi, Inez.
Yeah.
Forever. Houdin. Yeah, me and a country girl. Me literally from Kingston. I seem to get big myself in no country.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom was from St. Elizabeth, so she had a real country woman.
Yeah.
So
yeah man, so
come to town, come keep.
So me I say, if you never for some of them side us here in Jamaica, a lot of us would have really be so poor off. Me I tell you, Airbnb is one major side hustle for a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of ordinary Jamaicans, because we tell you say the tourism product that Jamaica puts out is not for the ordinary persons. The ordinary person can't really take advantage of it unless they do some form of tour, like maybe Jota bus, apart from some attraction,
or you're a vendor in the craft market.
But outside of that,
then we all know how that goes, because we've been here, we've been on the news, you know, enough of them is being shafted. So even though Jamaica is a big product, even though when people come here they buy a ton load of souvenirs and those stuff to go home, we all know so probably the craft vendor them now get them fair share. It's not even a distributor, so the wealth isn't even gathered or even spread out, sprinkle in other places there, right? So I mean, we are basically what are we talking about with this Airbnb product? Some persons think that it's good, some persons think that it's bad, for various reasons. Of course, those who are the big hoteliers are gonna be like, hey, the Airbnb, I'm gonna like them. But the fact is that the niche area that Airbnb kicks into, hoteliers don't really occupy those areas. There's also more than half of the Jamaicans actually live overseas. That is a untapped market. You're talking about if 3 million people in Jamaica, 3 million people overseas.
Right.
Jamaicans.
Like,
right?
I will not talk about the second generation Jamaican. We're talking about Jamaicans that were born here.
And then we are looking at persons who are Jamaicans by heritage. So their moms were, their mom and dad were Jamaican, but they were born in a different country. And those people, we are seeing where even those people, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, they are also coming to Jamaica because they identify as Jamaicans as well. So we have that big untapped market of Jamaica that usually we don't see a lot of in Jamaica. Because again, for you come to Jamaica, you don't have a house in Jamaica anymore most of the time.
Or your house rent out.
The house rent out, or it is a family house you have. And if you are come with your kids, for example, suppose me, Adrian, my two sons, we are leaving and we are going home. We are coming to Jamaica if we lived overseas, right? Just per se. Like, if four we are coming out one house, which house we are going to go? Which house can hold we? The average house in Jamaica wouldn't be able to accommodate, and that's a lot of the problem that persons had while traveling to Jamaica. Airbnb has, basically fixed that need in the market and has been able to offer wonderful accommodations to people like this. So I think that there just is wonderful potential in Airbnb, both for Jamaicans coming to Jamaica and persons who just want to explore Jamaica in a more authentic way.
Mind you, yes. Yeah. So Airbnb, there's a lot of need. Airbnb is so diverse. So Cassie speaking from our standpoint, our business, where we cater to a lot of diaspora Jamaicans. That's our market basically. We host in Portmore. A lot of Jamaicans who grew up here, migrated, and them still come back home from time to time. We find that majority of our clients are that of that nature. You also, mind you, have Airbnb hosts probably in the touristy areas, that they get a lot of tourists. What we in our space we don't get a lot of tourists. Probably 15% of our guests are tourists, or 20%. Are actually tourists, but majority of them are Jamaicans that went away and come back. Me personally, if I was to migrate and then say I come back home, come spend some time, I'm not going to hotel, honestly, hotel are more for vacation. You see me I say? For a few days.
Yeah.
Me them think a week probably are too much for me to stay at a hotel, because after 3-4 days of eating the food and them look away there, they come Monday and it's too routine and probably get boring, so. And
for Jamaicans who know Jamaica, or even for second generation Jamaicans who are coming to Jamaica, they're not necessarily coming to stay in a hotel, because the hotel wouldn't give you that experience that you need. They're coming to try and see if them can tap into the real Jamaican experience. You want to drive around the place, I like metal? Alright,
forever Uding though, right? You bring up a good point. We want to touch upon this, where you say Airbnb raising house rent prices, which only increases cost of living though. Alright, so I'm glad you mentioned this. So we're going to touch upon this, right? We're going to touch upon this. So give us a little time. Yeah, so that's our thing, right? So in terms of making a living as average Jamaicans, the average jobs out there won't cut it. We'll be living below the poverty line if we have a regular job, right? We'd have to go find ourselves migrating, So Airbnb has enabled us to, supplement our mortgage, right? Also enable us to own additional real estate, where again our average jobs wouldn't afford us that possibility. Mind you, there are other demographics out there that were already sucking up real estate, buying real estate. I'm not call a name, but there are persons in my community that I live in. They're not doing Airbnb. Them in some upper echelon in Jamaica where them have 5 houses inside of this community. They're not Airbnb hosts. Them buy the house, right? The women live at these houses. They might rent out a few. No, me I tell you, I real thing me I tell you about. them are an Airbnb host, but them have 5 houses in this community. They don't live here, but them family live here. Them, as me say, them rent out. So, yeah, they also are buying multiple real estate. And the thing is, when I try to bring out, owning multiple real estate is not a bad thing.
That's what I was just about
only,
to go to.
It's only the poorer class of persons look down on people who look to own multiple real estate as it being a bad thing.
Let's set the tone, alright? So this is the situation in Jamaica when you come to the housing thing. First of all, people who know about building wealth know that you have to go real estate. Remember, we said this in a couple of our videos. The number one way to invest is actually through real estate. It's the first. It's the first, and it's the one that will never go. It's the more stable. It's the most solid. It's the most you're gonna definitely earn real estate in any single country. And anybody who is educated, who start exploring, knows a little bit about economy, start saying, "Oh, can I do better?" The first thing that comes to anybody is real estate. So let's get that very clear. So some of you guys are looking at it from the standpoint of, "Oh, me just try to get one little house and they must keep up 5. My dear, you are behind on the game. And you can't hate the player, you have to hate the game. The game is real estate increases wealth. You didn't know that. You weren't working towards that. You were not putting enough investments in it. I see him. So the last video we did, remember that one day with Oak?
Right.
Persons were mad in the comment section, some people, because they didn't get the opportunity that they thought they should have had. But the fact is, we put out the video. Those who did serious,
multiple time, at least
take it up and run with it, and they were there. When I was there so much earlier than Adrian. When I was there, everybody that said, "Hey, we'll go and cast with Adrian." Where were you? You were at home sleeping. You weren't keeping up. But at the same time, you see them people that who did it? Them did it on the tap with them pace on
early.
So and them look for the signs, look for the clues. We did a video a couple weeks before that and we said, "Yo, we don't know what going on, but we know say
soon.
When them it's soon, and when them do it, everything will go on one time." We said that to you guys in the video. You see the difference between them and some of the other persons who are mad is that they know real estate is the way to go.
Important,
and they must put them engine in drive and buying 5 houses. Me can't £8 1 month to buy 5 houses because me never prepare for buy one. Me no.
Are not able to. I mean, if a man...
Nothing say nobody is unable to. I think everybody is able to. We have to just put ourselves in the position. Everybody is able to. And that's why we are on this channel. That's why we put out so much information. I honestly believe everybody is able to. Even if you're a vendor downtown, you are able to.
Right.
Even if you are street to street, it's your ambitions. I want a house. How do I get there? There are many ways to get to that destination. You need to find your route. The route when me take, you not have to take it. But you need to get there. But what you need to do is get on track. If I want a house, if I'm serious about it, I have to put my foot to the pedal to the wheel and start looking. And we've said it in multiple videos. You don't have to be one new house in a new community. Right? It can be a starter up or fixer up per house. So let's put that on track first. People are buy house because that is the way to build wealth. And them already are ahead of the game. If you not there yet, you there behind the game. You have to know your position. You need to now get yourself ready to get ahead of the game.
Alright.
This is a market. So is you have a land, people want it. This is valuable. So the more people who want this, the higher the value gets. And that's what's happening in Jamaica. Before, people think them couldn't afford a house, they never did try to buy a house. Only the people them who they have and they have what?
Have not.
Have not. But the haves are taking more. Now everybody I realize, so we can do it too. So more people are trying to get a piece of the rock. So the prices are go up and the house them.
Guys, please just hit the like button for me. Please just press the like button. It's really important for us, right? To hit the like button, right? Also, Yeah, you have a little hard thing on YouTube now. You cannot just tap it, you know. Just tap it up. The little hard thing on the bottom right hand corner there, so just touch it one time and you tap it up. You know, whichever emoji you want to put on, just tap that up. Also, super chat option is there as well. Alright, super chat there for who want their messages read with priority. Just drop a super chat as well. You get me? I say drop a contribution for us. Alright, right, so forever
is a what they call it now, it's a seller's market. So basically they have what is in demand.
Yeah.
And they are going to increase their prices. When we bought our house, what we bought our house for.
Yeah.
When I started looking for a house, I was looking for a house in the 7 million category. I was looking. You see me eventually find one house? I mean look round and I realize say a $10 million ide, 9 million something. I grab it because guess what? I was eagerly looking for a house. So I started investigating. I started looking on the market. I started looking at how much the house them myself are. Which part of the house there, how much is it valued, how much is that valued, how much is this valued, how much that valued. So when I saw this house, I was like, you know, this is the best I'm gonna get right now. I grabbed it. By then to now, it's like what, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And we're looking at the prices being like half times the amount for a house.
Double time. Double one.
The amount.
You know, 20 is the house them there right now.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, more than double.
When you're really looking at the housing prices, we are in the position where we can read a lot of comments. When we started making these videos on real estate, and I will tell you, and you guys can go back and look on our first set of videos. Persons used to be in the comment section bashing, oh my god, oh they must sell house for them price here. And the comment section slowly changed over the years.
Yeah, can them realize,
because we are bringing them the information and they then start to realize, you know, I'm not being smart. I should just get myself up and get going when it comes to getting a house.
Alright, so forever age whatever name, funny name. It's a Airbnb raising house and rent prices, which only increases cost of living though. Alright, so let me address this.
Let's reason about it.
Yes, so we just reason it out. I mean, by right, who's supposed to be looking out for our housing? It should be the government, right? That's my humble opinion, that the government supposed to be looking out for trying to provide housing for the masses. Now, when you look on the government projects and the prices those government projects are being sold for, it makes you wonder. You understand what I say? They are on par and sometimes even more expensive than some of the private developments. So now when a private man now are gonna come with him fancy decor and everything and sell a house for 126 million, really can't really too complain, you know. Because for example, Sundown just round the road in Portmore. It's Sundown Palms, right? That's the name of the community. In Portmore. That those townhouses are gonna be selling for around 22 million. That is a government project. You are right. That project is being financed by the NHT money. So the HAJ. So forgive me if I'm wrong, you know, but based on my understanding, these developers wouldn't be putting their personal money down to build these houses. So I am thinking that they shouldn't be looking for such a big profit margin. And at the end of the day, these starter homes that are supplied by the government, HAJ, NHT, you know, are being sold for some serious money, 22 million, 18 million. So me I say, then why are persons bashing the private developers? You get me? I say so you know,
basically when we're looking at housing prices, the house price them go up, and it's going up by the millions. It's not go up by 500,000, not even by 300,000. It's going up by millions, and there's a couple reasons for that. Jamaica is a developing country, as Adrian said before, and we don't have developed communities and develop parishes and develop cities. We are just starting to farm those again. Even Kingston is one of the parishes in Jamaica that you would say is almost built out, almost, because there's still so much construction going on in Kingston. But most of Jamaica is uninhabited. You realize? Most Jamaicans don't own a home. And that leaves a big gap. So look on it. This is $10, but there's 100 people who want this 10. Right? You can't expect the man to sell this for $1. A business them do, so they must say, alright, how can I rake in the profits? So the prices of the houses are going up. And the prices are going up because one, and uno alone I look for buy house. Somebody in the comment section said that their co-workers are looking to purchase property in Jamaica. People from overseas are looking to buy property in Jamaica. So the Jamaicans, the ordinary Jamaicans, them sitting down in Jamaica look so. Like brother dog and I say, yo, I want to buy one house, but the house price them too expensive and them cost. People them are foreign and say, oh, I want to buy one house, you know. I am going to go for it. They might get their money. And then there's this added thing too, because persons overseas are buying the homes, then you're not the only target group. It then means that you now have competition from the people overseas and their money. How much can they afford versus how much can you afford? So sometimes the prices are striked in the middle, where you have them are trying to facilitate the people them overseas because they are trying to get as much money from the overseas people as possible.
Right.
But then some people in Jamaica still want. So
alright, so Fiverr Bandits at Del Platform, you guys can do the maths and realize that nobody will be buying these homes trying to rent them on the local market as there are little demand for 150 per month properties for rent. You are right, you know, but look again what I'm trying to say, right? A lot of these homes on the North Coast, the average Jamaican probably can't afford them, right? There are Jamaicans from the diaspora who buy them as well. They don't live here, but they have aspirations of owning homes in Jamaica. So what they do, they buy them, allow them to pay for themselves. They list them on Airbnb. Nobody can fight a man for secure him future, you know, make him investment work for him. Nobody can fight a man for that. What should happen is the government should put in some regulations that relates to how persons from overseas can purchase real estate. Perhaps put in some measures in terms of, you know, saying, I don't want to be too controversial now, but put in some measures like to say, for example, only Jamaicans, or same like how, you know, to play for the country, you have to be second generation, or your grandparents have to be Jamaican. So they have to probably put in some rules like this as well, because we're finding that those luxurious properties on the North Coast, they are being bought up by persons most oftentimes from the diaspora, and they're looking for to rent them out, and only can fight them on that, because that's their right, you know. That's their right, you know.
But the other thing is true, where we've actually met a lot of persons who have bought their home not necessarily with the first impression in mind to do Airbnb. You guys are assuming that everybody's gonna do Airbnb. Not everybody started out with the idea to do Airbnb. When we got our property, we knew that we wanted to do something with one.
Yeah.
But we knew that we were gonna do Airbnb. A lot of people are just learning about Airbnb in 2022, 2023. They buy them house from before. Some persons buy them house because they plan to come back to Jamaica one day. So not everybody is looking to buy a house to say, oh Lord, I can do like an Airbnb, buy it. Airbnb is a hands-on business. And not something we set and forget. While you can buy a house, set it, leave it for 5 years and come back and fix it up and move in. Airbnb is not like that. It's not passive. Hands-on. It's not passive.
Right.
It's active income.
Persons talk about passive income being Airbnb. Them don't know what a clock a strike. So we see people on YouTube that talk about passive income Airbnb. Nothing. That's not true. Unless you have to pay out all your profit to somebody else to manage it for you, it's not passive. I'm telling you.
And the next
it's hands-on.
thing is I find that a lot of persons don't do the maths. Persons are not doing the maths. And what am I talking about by doing the maths? Do the maths. if it's 500 houses in a community, how much people are actually buying it for Airbnb purposes? How much people, if Airbnb is to shut down today, will not buy that house? How much people, if Airbnb is to be stopped today, you think say if Airbnb is banned tomorrow, that people gonna stop buying these houses? They won't.
Nah.
Because people are not buying the house because I'm sure they are going to do Airbnb. People are buying these houses because they want a house. And they can make an added income. So, it's added benefit for them. The 150, let's do the maths. People are buying these houses for $24 million.
Minimum, yeah.
Minimum. Let's talk about the mortgages for these houses. People do it in the comment section. The mortgages are 100,000, 120, 150, 200, sometimes 220, depending on where you're going. If you're going to NAC, if you're going to the bank, if you're buying it by yourself or if you're buying it with somebody, the mortgage prices are high because the houses are high. So I keep on saying it. You're saying people are buying the houses to the Airbnb, but then you have to answer this question. Answer me this question. What is the percentage of people who are buying these homes that will use it for Airbnb? 1. 2. What is the mortgage on these homes? Can these persons rent these houses for $50,000? With properties selling now for $26 million? 2. 3. You in your community did get your house at Wapikil Philo when you could have rented for $50,000 and be okay. Now the man next door you buy him house for $15 million and he now has a mortgage of $110,000. So he's renting his flat, his room, his whatever he's renting for now $110,000 to break even at one time. The man next door now, you, where we there $50,000, y'all keep getting your $50,000. Y'all go try to increase your one to 82. That is just the market we're in. The fact that the house prices are increasing, it automatically means that the price of rent is going to increase. So I understand that the renters market is frustrating, and I do understand what is going on. I understand it's expensive for rent. But if you understand that the prices of housing is getting higher and higher, you're going to have the struggle increasing. It's going to be an ever increasing problem.
Because at the end of the day, these persons, they buy their homes to not to go into their pockets every month, but to at least, try to turn a profit.
If me I go rent my house,
yeah,
me I gonna need to at least pay the mortgage off it. Because here's the reason. It has to be a benefit, Me not live there for some reason, and you are gonna live at my house. When you rent people your house, tell the truth, renting is a risk. We
crazy, terrible. I'm glad they touched on this.
We have first-hand knowledge,
experience
of an experience of how renting is risky. People can hijack your house.
Yeah.
When you have pay $100,000.
And guess what too? Another thing, what deters persons from actually putting their house on a regular market. Me personally, I strongly doubt, not good anyway. I strongly doubt me have a house and I look to put it on a regular rental market with the current laws that exist now in Jamaica. The current laws that exist now in Jamaica, it's very, very difficult as a homeowner to rent your house. You get me? I say the tenants they don't abide. It's like now if they not abide by the rule because the rules are there to basically to back them. They don't pay them not pay your rent.
They can kidnap your house.
It just rough. The persons who are landlord can attest to this in landlords in Jamaica. It is trying to rent a house.
Then can live in your house, don't pay your rent.
Don't pay no rent, no pay your bills.
Them nah come out.
Don't pay no bills.
Them can stop pay the light bill. Them can stop pay the water bill. And them things there, if them in the house and them don't pay it and they move out a year later with 1 year water bill, 1 year light bill, you have to pay that as the homeowner. It doesn't disappear when they leave the house.
Exactly.
You have to pay it because the land is attached to you, and if you want to rent it out to somebody, you have to pay the bill where the other person leave. What do I mean by they can kidnap your house? It means say you can't put them out as the landlord. You own the house, yes. Your house upon title, yes. You pay the mortgage, yes. But you can't put them out.
The next thing too, when you rent out your house, you get a little money per month. I mean, it just depends on how much money the house costs. But if say for example you are renting out long term, when the person move out, you have these damages to pay. You have to sort out, house have to go repaint, lock, door lock, plumbing, this, that, one whole heap of things you have to go do to the house. So you find yourself having to be going in your pocket. And I've seen this. So ultimately long-term renting is not attractive to a lot of persons because of the limitations in this space. You get me? I say, guys, by the way, the number for WhatsApp calling, we'll put it on the screen, right? It's 876-495-9574. WhatsApp calling number. Alright, so if you want to reach out to us, use that number. 1-876-495-9574. Alright? Yup.
1 minute, please, guys.
Yes. Yeah, man. So just link up on a number there.
Yeah, guys, so yeah, you can call in, but basically I think
save the number for me. Save it. 876. This is a new number we'll get recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're trying to facilitate more dialogue from y'all,
You were trying. I mean, we said in the past that we would have call-ins. We had that waited for you guys to call in the past, and we're just getting around to it right now. Yeah, but the person in Africa, where's it happening in Africa again?
It's there. Alright, so what about putting the light bill and water in a tenant name? Alright, so as it relates to putting the light bill and the water, you can't put the water in a tenant name. The water have to stay in the owner name. That is number one. Number two, with the light bill, if the tenant run up the light bill, even if the light is on the tenant name, right? They run up the light bill, them can move out and leave it.
Yeah.
You as a homeowner, you want to move on with your life. You want to get a new tenant. You cannot switch the account unless the bill is cleared.
So it definitely means that even though I know your name depends on them name and for them quote unquote now can take out light again and all them furnish there. If them gone and make them girlfriend go take out light at JPS instead of them and leave you with the bill, you have to clear it in order to be able to rent it again, or in order for you to move in there again and to put the light back in your name.
Right.
It has to be cleared because the light bill is tied to the property. It's not tied to that person and their name is tied to the property. So you can't just say, oh, that's that person's bill, it's not my bill. This is a different person here. That's not how JPS works. So you have to basically pay that bill. You have to pay for the damages that they do to your home. The rentals, the long-term rental market is kind of icky in Jamaica when it comes to being a landlord. You have to be very skilled and it takes a lot of stress on you. So there are persons who can deal with long-term rental, but there are some persons who would opt for Airbnb. And that's why I always say, because sometimes it's easy for us to just quickly just set something out our mouth and we don't really do the maths. But in every community, what is the average amount of Airbnbs that you find?
Yeah.
How much persons when they're buying homes actually buy for Airbnb purposes only?
Alright. The thing is, guys, that you guys should understand as well. Jamaica is a poor state. Financial wise, we're a poor state. So through the Smith years or say, right? My mortgage is $285,000 and that's after $50,000 US down payment on the North Coast. But in 2020, the mortgage would be more today The truth is, I couldn't rent it for less than 200,000 Jamaican dollars per month. And how many persons can afford that $20,000 per month rent? Our salaries in Jamaica is just very poor. But at the end of the day, you have these goods that you have to pay for, which is the house, for example.
And so the house alone, but you have the house, you have the car, and if you have car, you know, so the government tax you first, you know. Government tax your front way, back way, side way, up and down, right? If you're walking, you have to take transport, the lunch. If you have kids, you know how that go again. So there's so much things to take care of. So even if you buy a house and you buy the house saying, okay, I'm gonna see if I can rent out a room on the back, I'm gonna try and build on a flat and rent out that section. How much are you gonna rent it for? You're not renting for $50,000 again, because if you have people like Trudy with $200,000 mortgages.
Yep. All right. I am trying to get a house rented on behalf of a friend, right? Trying to get a house rented on behalf of a friend. I don't even know if this thing has focus. You can see it? It pause. Anyway. All right. So this house here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this house is in Camelot Village, Discovery Bay, St. Anne. Pardon guys, it's probably just not sure. But this house is in Discovery Bay, St. Anne, a new development. These houses were bought for around 19 million. I don't quite remember, but it's around 19 million. Now the mortgage is well over 100,000. The guy wants to rent the place for around 120,000 Jamaican dollars, which is maybe probably just be able to pay for the mortgage. Might not. But it's still difficult getting it to rent. But at the end of the day, a person putting house, having a house for rent is a business, you know, it's not charity, you know. So you guys are not expect that the housing, the price for rent will be expensive. Because a man have him house, he want to have it for rent, he want to have it rent out, he might try to earn a profit, that's just how it is.
Or even trying to break even.
Yes.
Yeah, even trying to break even. Somebody said that no, no, Jamaicans simply can't afford it. But Jamaicans alone is not. Jamaicans alone don't make up the buyer's market. As we mentioned before, there are persons overseas who are looking to buy and they can afford it. Them can afford the prices. Them, you know, realize that the house them are sell off. People overseas are buy the house and them not buy it just because of Airbnb. Now buy it because they want a house to live. One place to live. Them a plan to come back to Jamaica and them a buy the house and I go and struggle with it and make them mother, them aunt, them sister, them cousin go and live in Haiti, then come back to Jamaica. A lot of persons have tried Airbnb, but a lot of persons have left Airbnb. Because as I said before, it's not a passive income, it's an active income. You have to actively be involved. Not everybody can manage it even if they go into it. But the fact is, not because you're not doing Airbnb anymore, that don't mean that you don't own the house. They planned to own that home for a good while. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to touch on the crab vendor in a second, you know. We'll soon touch on the crab vendor. Right? Tenant in Atlanta haven't made since May. Court system backed up. Can't even evict them yet. You know.
What's happening there?
Yeah, I guess tenant in Atlanta haven't made probably payment since May. Okay.
Oh,
Down payment is not always. Down payment, this is 876 by bird. Down payment is not always enough to clear the bills after the tenant leave. All them something there. So you know, long-term rental have its own issues, you know, which is why persons look to stay away. So another important thing we want to touch upon real quick with the Airbnb thing before we move on to the crab vendor.
And then you see it here now. Study, work, and build wealth. Said no regulations. We are Jamaicans too. Out of many one people, it is a free market. NSC is a great option. I wish I used before. And it's like
it's
a great option. Wish I had used it. I could have passed on house in Jamaica interest rate high versus the US 1 year ago. So basically it's I don't know if I say you have to come in where you can.
Yeah.
I will always say it. $20 million house over there, so.
Yeah.
But if me can't afford $20 million house, I'm not going to look at them.
Alright.
I'm going to look on the houses them that we can afford. And there are other houses. I know probably we need to do some series on finding more reasonable price homes in Jamaica, because persons are going blank. Them only things them can go buy the $20 million house and they can't afford it, so they can't afford no house.
Right.
House I sell for $9 million and $10 million in Jamaica, so you need to buy where your pocket can afford.
Right. And live where you can afford as well.
Yeah.
You know, just so
Get
so
your
it can
foot
go.
in.
Alright, so another important thing we want to touch on is the fact that in terms of Airbnb, alright, so New York City, a couple other big states in America, Amsterdam, Paris have basically kind of shut out Airbnb hosting. But there are emerging markets around the world that are opening up to hosting an Airbnb. For example, in Dubai, they are basically welcoming hosts right now with open arms. Right? There are other places around the world that, you know, are looking to welcome hosts. You know, Dubai is a place, you know, have a lot of wealth, you know, and they are looking to boost the tourism aspect of the country, and they know that person who want to experience the culture, not from a 5-star hotel experience, but also from, you know, the local experience. So they are saying, hey, Airbnb hosts, come host in our country. They are smart, right? Us in Jamaica, on the other hand now, the government, when you look at it, they are not thinking about the thing from a more holistic, from a smarter standpoint. They're just looking at it from, hey, their friends that own hotels, they, you know, them irate right now, and they want to see if them can increase their market share some more, so they want to pinch us. That's just how they're looking at it, you know. But we as an emerging market here in Jamaica, we should be looking to see how we can capitalize more on tourism to bring the average persons in on this wagon as well. Also, the government should look to provide more affordable housing for people. The government, they are not providing affordable housing for the average person, and that is a big issue. You get me, I say? Because when you look on them housing developments that the government are putting out, that government is putting out, they are expensive. They mean like 20 million for starter homes. And you can't blame average little people who are try to make a living, try to make a future for them family, and say, hey, it's our fault why things are bad when the government,
demand more from your government. Demand more from your government. And I always say to Adrian, sometimes we use our voice in the wrong way.
Yes.
We don't tell them that, listen, more also me can afford. Me see 20 million over there, so me see 15 right there, so, but nothing under there for my 7. Yes. Me can't buy one $7 million house. Me can't buy one $5 million house. Me can't buy a piece of land. The government is in charge of providing homes for Jamaicans. And the Jamaicans are in the drawers, can't find where to go. And it's not shutting down small business people who are making small profit. It is for you to find the right solution to the problem. So is it that you're going to say as a government, the people them can't afford the $26 million at an open market, but how can I skew the market to ensure that the first time owners, people who are between these salaries, can get certain house? How can I put systems in place to capture that in Kingston, St. Andrew, Mobay, every single parish? That's their job.
Yeah.
Their job is not to cut down. You know, there are even Caribbean countries that some of us call them selfish. I mean, I will call them name. But if you know, you know. Some of us call that country selfish. But that country have a big manufacturers market. And you know what them do? They protect the manufacturers in those countries with the regulations and the laws that them pass. They make it so that it's so easy for them to make them product and ship it out to Jamaica and now the other country them in the Caribbean, and make it hard for us to send our product to their country. So their manufacturers are benefiting. That's, I mean, they are selfish, yes, but they're looking out for their manufacturers who look out for the Jamaicans down here. We feel like we not no government to look out for we. In some aspect, well, in all aspects, to be honest.
All right, somebody from WhatsApp, just shoot a message, right? Again, the WhatsApp number, I just pin it in the top of the comments. Check it out. If you don't want WhatsApp call, that's the number. WhatsApp call or text. If you don't want call in live right now, you see the number up on the top of the screen, the top of the comments. Lock it in and give us a call. So this gentleman, well, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Record Lorraine. Okay, all right. So I understand that you might have first-hand experience and disappointment with long-term rental, but I don't support your view of long-term rental in terms of difficulty to receive rent. I think statistics are greater in terms of the amount of people getting their rent against the background of those who not getting it.
Okay.
My general, I don't want tenant. Me have to talk about several. You know, right now. Renting in Jamaica, if you find a good tenant, hold on upon them because they, you know, few and far between. I'm telling you. A lot of the time it's because again the Jamaican economy. The average person in Jamaica just finding it so hard. So for somebody making $150,000 and have to pay $80,000 for rent, have children to go to school and all them things, it'll be difficult for them. It's just that's the reality. You get me? I say so. It's just what it is, you know. So
these asking why you can't put out somebody who's not paying your rent. You have to go through the court system.
You have to go through the court system, and like in America,
it's a tedious process. And you have to serve someone. You have to do it the right way. And listen, it's very, very tedious. You have to really. It takes a lot. It takes more out of you when you have a bad tenant to try to regain back your property.
Yeah.
It seems ridiculous what I'm saying, but somebody can literally be in your house and not come out.
Yeah.
Like you can't go in there, go take badness and take them out. That's not according to the laws of Jamaica. Alright? So it's difficult. You have to really know what to do when you're renting your house long term. There is a comment there that was saying that Jamaicans are going to be priced out of the market, and I think a lot of the times the average Jamaicans are, and that's just how it is. The market is in such a high demand that a lot of us it is above our heads, and that's why I'm saying new development is above your head. We need to do a video on that. If new development is above your head, you have to find somewhere else to put your head. You have to try to buy land and build. You have to try to go to the pre-owned homes. You have to go to this community instead of trying to go up to Terry Gardens. My love, you can't go up to Terry Gardens. Right?
You have to go humble.
Yes,
and come downtown, come down a little bit more down the road.
Yes, I mean, start where you can. And for those out there who are discouraged, that's why our channel is here. We put out so many content. If you're discouraged, you have to literally try your best to find a solution to your problem. Everybody's problem is so unique. But if you can't buy the house, you have to buy the one below it. But now, see, you can't afford a house in Terry Gardens one day, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to start now. Start where you can now. And then work your way up in your investments.
Alright, so realize that the monetization was off on this thing here. So, again, guys, if you don't want, if you all, you know, you can send us a super chat to get me, I say, you get your comment read, put priority, you can drop a super chat. If you don't want to just support us, you know, the option is there as well, you know, so, yeah man, it's there.
Jasmine said it's hard to do Airbnb remote. Yes, Airbnb said that, definitely. Adrian, look like your mother.
Yeah man, yeah.
Yeah. I am Shernette. Wagwan. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, guys. Trying to keep up with the comments.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah, down payment is not always enough to keep up with the bills. Trust me. It's really hard to earn real estate. I know sometimes it's really frustrating for a person because they're looking at the price that the house is going up and they're like, where can I ever come in? You have to just find somewhere where your money can fit. And demand more from your government.
Yeah, man.
Demand more. It's not okay for you to come and say, oh, we're going to start. No. We not say you must take when nobody food. What we are say is you need to think of better options. Because unless you're going to be like some of those communist countries who basically infringe on people's right. You can't go tell somebody how much they must sell them house for.
Yep.
You can't go tell a man where the business how much profit him can make from him business. Because right then and there you're basically discouraging him from doing his business and taking business in elsewhere in a different country. So that is the next thing you have to look at from the government standpoint and from even a societal standpoint. You have to look at people's right. It's them can sell them also almost they want to sell it for. But is the government now supposed to look out for the people and create options that you can afford?
As I mentioned that, yes. Remember back in the days when Portmore used to have those quads, for example. We used to have the quads, 4 house. So like say for example you have one plot like this and it cut in 4. Right? So everybody so you have this part. This person over this quarter would have this part and so on. The government can look to try to build more affordable homes in this manner. Yes, everybody want to have land space, but at the end of the day, land space comes with costs. So again, affordable housing. You know, yes, with a love if we can have a nice family home, whatever, but
who said that those homes can't be nice and affordable?
Yeah.
There are homes right now in Portmore that are like that, Adrian.
Yeah.
But you can't buy them house for $1 million.
We're getting a call. Alright, so may I check that one call here?
So first caller, let's see who it is.
First call, alright? Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Yeah man, good evening. Don't listen to the TV or the stream. Turn it down.
Yeah, you can pause
That is true, my brother. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Hi.
So how you doing? What's your name? Where you calling from?
We're calling from the Cayman Islands.
Okay.
And, we're also property owners there in Jamaica.
Okay.
Your guys' topic are very interested.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So the thing is now, what I'm saying now, yeah? As landlord, when you rent a property to someone, yeah?
Yes.
And you do a lease agreement, you have a thing called a lease agreement, different from a normal regular rental, yeah?
Right.
Is it governed under the same laws for that rental, or
can you guys hear?
You can structure your lease agreement for immediate eviction for your tenants?
A good question. But no, it can't work like that. Jamaica laws don't work so. At the end of the day,
what I do, I make sure I structured a lease agreement contract with my tenants for the year. So to be like on the safe side of your
you do a yearly lease instead of saying a long-term rental,
Yeah. So does it work if you to go to court and you have that lease agreement to show that this is what they signed to? Because you let them sign to this to make sure that before you even rent it to them, you have to read that lease agreement, get it signed and notarized by a justice of the peace, and bring that back to me before I even release that place to you with the first month deposit and also the first month rent, yeah?
All right.
So whenever time something should go down wrong now with a tenant, with that bad tenant, and you face the court, once you present this for my lease agreement, that's showing that you have to be evicted immediately for the fortune you may come with or whatever the situation may be, why you have to leave my property. Because you will bridging my contract, that's the first thing. And secondly, bridging that lease agreement for the year now, I know I have the right to evict you from my property without any, I would say, I'm not going to say it's going to override the laws that the government might set towards rental. Yeah? But for a lease agreement, I know it's gonna act different from the regular rental, because you're gonna have to get that notice immediate effect for you to leave. So you have to find somewhere.
All right. I listen to this, sir.
As a landlord to anyone, make sure you're drafting up something like a lease agreement, structured it properly, let it state what you need for it to state, let them go get it signed by a justice of the peace to make it be the right way so that whenever time the trouble comes, you don't have to be drawn out. Once you go to the court and them see this, they sign this, you sign this, it's supposed to be immediate effect.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the thing is, the problem is is not really that per se, it's sometimes getting a court date. Because when you, even for regular notice, because even with notice, the court would give you, say, 1, 2 or 1, 3 months if the person decides that them are going to drag them foot, right? But look, if you go to the court now, we are in October right now. The court dates that are available now is sometime in January. So even though you have a lease agreement, you can't bring police come to the house and tell them to take out the person, If you answer what I'm saying. So you still have to go before the court, and that's where the limitation is. And the system it's protracted.
And you have to make sure that you serve that you serve the documents properly. You have to make sure that the proper information is in the document, and oftentimes you have to go to an attorney to get that done properly. Understand? So again,
but it's a good point you raised though, the lease agreement, because look at this too. In terms of inspecting your property as a homeowner, if you don't put certain stipulations in place, you don't know what's going on inside. If there are any damages, you won't know. But with the lease agreement saying yearly, at least at that juncture, you can go in at least to have an inspection done,
Give us a thumbs up on this live, guys. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. My lease agreement, within like 6 months, there will be a inspection to check with the place, to check with the property.
Right.
See that everything is okay with it.
Right.
Anything need to be fixed. They have to let you know so that they get someone there to, maintain the property.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So in my lease agreement, all of that is in place. So that what I work with. So, just sharing that information, but at the same way, I would like some information to knowing if the lease agreement falls under a law where the rental agreement, the regular rental agreement would be.
All right.
Because if you structure something in a lease agreement for the year, that is what between my business and a tenant, to know that this is what we are agreeing first before I even give it a place.
Yeah.
So once you sign to what I'm saying, we're supposed to be on a page where you know where you're going and I know where I'm going.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is to talk to my lawyer. I have a lawyer and I can call them and we can address this in a video in the near future. So I'm gonna speak to the lawyer about this particular thing, and so we can have a qualified opinion about it, Yeah, it's a very, very good question you bring forward. Yeah. Very, very good.
Yes, man. And I tell you, even before, I think you guys came on a live already, which I wanted to bring this across but couldn't get to. Because I dropped it in the comments, but the comment is going so fast you guys don't get even a chance to even see it.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I work with down there as a landlord.
Yes.
And I know I'm in the rights, but it's up for my tenant. Because I have a problem with a tenant before, why I definitely have to did this. And even when the police came there and they see and read the lease agreement, the first thing I said to the lady, I am a landlord, but this is what I'm seeing here. You need to move out of this man's property immediately.
Right.
You don't read everything that is there and understand, and your signatures on this. This is not just a regular rental agreement. This is a lease agreement for the year, and you're bridging it now.
Yes.
So you have a problem, but eventually, thanks be to God, when she see that she's in the wrong and everything, she ended up have to leave, and I just give her some time to leave. But when she left, oh my God, guys. I have to refurbish back the whole
Oh my gosh. That is definitely a possibility.
So this is what we're talking about too. So that's why I would say there need to be more stringent laws in Jamaica as it relates to long-term rental, because that is the reason why property owners are afraid to rent long term. So it's not like say property owners greedy, you know. And them just want, them not really care about people. But property owners have been burnt badly in the past. So that's why they try to stay away from long term rentals.
Yep.
You know? Yes.
And it's true. But I mean, everything.
Guys, I really appreciate you guys for all that you're doing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We've been watching you. We are one of your subscribers for over the years from the get-go.
Yeah, man.
You guys doing it. So,
Thank you very much. Thank you for
Tell me the names again one more time quickly.
this is Devon McDonald, yeah?
Devon, and are you a lady in the background?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yes.
I have my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Hi.
Both of you on my WhatsApp. Remember, I was talking to you, Cassie, one time about the property in Stonebrook Manor. You remember? And I didn't know because I'm Guyanese. I don't know much about Jamaican stuff. So I told you that I'm gonna get back to my husband.
Oh, okay.
Concerning the property and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's us. That's us.
So nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too, Kat.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
All right.
So that's definitely
Just with the
something.
information that you put out, boy, it's really good. I hope people can really gravitate to you guys, listen what you're saying and try to execute. By owning a piece of property in Jamaica, you cannot run from this. Own a piece of Jamaica.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone listen to my advice right now.
Yes.
But people, whatever you have to do to try to own a piece of Jamaica, do so, because the only way it works is real estate in the longer run. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to
Definitely.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yes.
Try to put something on your land so that you can be able to be successful later on.
Yep.
Land is definitely a big priority.
And if the people on the live can hear me, guys, I want you to subscribe to the Del Prado.
Subscribe, guys, if you haven't already.
It's very informative. I realize that people only like the bad stuff.
Yeah.
They subscribe to the bad stuff.
Yes.
And you guys are giving very informative information.
Thank you.
And you guys should have gone skyrocketing long time. We were, we're one of your first subscribers. We're there with you guys.
Wow. So to remind us of one of them first videos where you can remember.
Listen, from
I
you
can tell you a
guys.
lot of it.
Yeah.
I would say now my nephew goes from pregnancy.
Comment on the
Wow. Okay.
everything.
Yeah, man. And carry 2.5 now. Long time. Long time. Yeah.
Carrie's a big boy. He's a big
Yeah, man.
boy.
So good talking to you.
Everything, we watch everything.
Thank you.
To finish. You even finish yours before mine, and I start before you have a property. I started.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, I need to get my property run up.
It will provide some good motivation to a lot of
You
you know.
motivate us. You motivate us to push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I want to tell you this again.
Yes.
My windows that I put in, and thanks to you guys again. I must applaud you guys for this. I have 5 apartments, yeah?
Yes.
So let me just throw that out.
Oh, great.
Upstairs, I have 3 more doing upstairs, yeah? I need to get the windows in.
Yes.
So I was like waiting to see what you guys gonna, cause you were shopping around for windows.
Yeah.
You were shopping for tiles and all of that. So I was waiting on the window part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you guys said you've been shopping around in Kingston and the prices were so skyrocketing and everything.
Yeah.
It was the same thing for me.
Yes.
So when you
Yes.
talk about the place in Ochi.
Yeah. Home Solution. We can big them up. Home Solutions. Yeah. Yeah.
I say thanks again, guys.
Yeah.
I get all my windows from there.
Great.
And it was half the price that it was telling me in Kingston.
And they treated us good as well. Really appreciated the treatment.
Yeah, man.
You guys don't even know, but he did something there for me. Save the budget from
Yeah, man.
skyrocketing thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So thanks again.
Yeah, man.
Definitely,
Good talking to y'all. Have a good evening, you know.
Definitely.
And all the best with your project, you know. I hope you get it finished soon.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you continue to get some good tenants, you know.
It's been going good.
Yes.
It's going good now. We'll
Yeah,
get
man.
there, and we soon reach the part where we're gonna do a launch for it because we're going into the Airbnb thing as well.
Yeah, man.
So-
Just call us up, you know?
Let's have a roof too.
They have a room.
Tell you what, we have you guys WhatsApp.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a. We're gonna call you guys personally, and we can talk more on that as well.
Yeah, man.
Alright,
yeah,
alright,
man.
alright.
Yeah, man. Raquel.
Somebody has a chance to call in.
Alright,
Yes,
take care.
thank you guys so
Bye-bye.
much for calling.
Yes, bye.
The person's here saying that Airbnb basically is not better than the man say, but same Airbnb owners have been burned too. That is true. And that's why we say Airbnb is not for everybody. So when everybody say, oh, Airbnb will cause everything, I'm like, you know, Airbnb has its fair share of problems as well. So too renting. But some persons like Devon can manage renting long term and are okay with it. Where other persons are not okay with renting long term, they prefer to do short term rentals. Because they are okay with that line of problem, them can't take the long term one. So I mean it is the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Persons are also buying homes that they are not gonna live in, not because they want to do Airbnb, but because they plan to rent it. Because they not have the immediate plan for it, but they want to have it in a them portfolio for later on because they can. They live in their mother house. Them not have to move out. Them live with their girlfriend. Them not have to move out, but they're still planning to buy a home. Listen, property is wealth.
Property is wealth.
Persons are getting their hands on whatever they can.
Guess
you have
what?
to do the same.
There are persons that own homes in this community. From the day them buy, that community that we live in, we're talking about. From the day they bought the house, nobody never lived there. They never Airbnb the house. They not have the house put on. Then 2-3 years down the line, them you see the house for the market for sale. They bought the house for 10 million and then must sell it back for 20 million. Not Airbnb house. This is just an investment. It's business. You know? So yeah, that's just how it is.
We love that call as well. Big up yourself,
Yeah,
your man
man.
and your wife.
Yeah, I'm
Big up
glad you know could
yourself.
hear.
Right? Yeah, we're happy that you guys can hear as well. So a lot of people have been going different routes, planning out them journey. But what we want to do, I encourage people who are discouraged and saying if you don't get it one way, get it another way. And the prices are going up, so don't wait. Just start now. Do what you can do now. You know, where years ago, I remember a long time more about house and I just now. Before me start work, me I look about which house me I go buy and me I look on the market for house. Right? So I don't just know this. I remember I started internship and I went to NHT because as me done internship and get my work, I plan to buy my house. That is where my mindset was. And I went to NSC with my sister Shanika Adrian. And at the time she was working and there was land being sold in a community in Elshire at the time. And the land was probably being sold for like $1.5 million.
Wow.
So we were getting basically our approval letters. So we were saying how much property we'll be able to buy with the salaries that we are earning, whatever. So she was qualified for that because she was in NSC before me. And so she was qualified, but I had to wait a little bit down the line. But we still have to check out what we can do and what is our options, how NSG can work for us. And the lady was so nice. That land in Elshire at the time, $1.5 million, she never bought it. Even though we found it. The lady at NSG actually found that land and said, no, with your salary you can buy this.
So why she never buy it?
She was saying, she don't know how
For build
the building part will go.
Yeah.
Because she never built before, whatever.
Yes, it's
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because if she doesn't buy
the
the
piece of
land,
land.
the land would have more than triple in price.
Because
now.
right now land up at Elsha 10 million and more. So from 1.5 million, you don't know how to build, but you just buy the piece of land for 1.5 million and have it put on.
If you know the value of it. You see, and that's where I was going before, and that's where I'm always gonna go. You see, she never know the value of it. me never really know the value. Well, I did to some extent.
But you're not so knowledgeable as now.
So hard. Because you say, you know, me don't know about the building thing and whatever. But if you know the value of land, you don't even have to build on it for it to increase in value. If you know the value of a house, as Adrian said, you not even have to keep the house good to gain value on it. So it's about knowing value and knowing the worth. See, some of you don't know how valuable what it is, you know, look upon. You don't know look upon how valuable it is. Somebody else who know, run come behind you and snatch it out of your hand. You have to get in the market. Start looking at housing prices here, there, and everywhere where you can get it and learn the prices.
Guys, I'm not lie, we're up on the live for well over an hour now. And at the first live stream we ever have where we never get one super chat. The whole time we're there, not even one super chat. That's so weird. I go on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So guys, super chat option is there. You understand what I mean? I say just down at the bottom of the screen, just click that and drop something. You get me? I say? Yeah man, just drop that. What?
Comments.
It move.
Listen,
yes,
that's technology here.
Guys,
I find it, I can't find it.
I'm not lie, guys. When you see what go on with the lady, when you see what go on with the lady down on the hero circle down there, so I don't know. What that?
Thumbs up, guys.
Jesus
give us
Christ.
thumbs up. Give us some thumbs up. Give us listen. That lady the name popular over the internet. This week and this weekend, she was made Jamaican famous. Okay. There are even songs coming out about it. But to tell you the truth, how much people in the comment section ever had food by Hero Circle? It's a very popular place. I think what struck me was that to do it. How could you do something like that? That one man was like, jeez, now you can imagine you clean your yard, you know. Me clean my yard, you know. When I cook my food, you know. You understand? Me just my kitchen clean. You better say wash your hand. You there your yard are being so clean. And then you leave from your yard, go work, end up go buy soup, crab, corn with the coconut that you oxota shell with the hand.
And with her hand. And dirty black hand. That's crazy.
The woman say,
me no want style.
Right hand share the food and left another.
Oh my God. Guys, me never know say them people them Jamaica nasty, so me never know say yeah them nasty people in Jamaica, honestly speaking.
Normally you know something. I think that's why Jamaicans are so outraged by it, because they must say me never know say this could have been something where them do. And it affect me now. I tell you, the other day, Thursday, I came home, and though I had prepared something, we didn't really want a little soup, because I'm not eating out of carbohydrates and something. I really wanted some soup, and there's this lady that does really nice soup close by, and I called Asian and said, Asian, I wonder if the soup lady is out today, because she's mainly there on the weekends. And he said, Adrian say, go and go look now. And I come out of the pharmacy, figure look, but then I mind to say, I remember Alice.
That's great.
Honestly, my mind to say, I remember Alice.
Oh my God.
I'm going to take myself and come on my yard. My dog go look
so you know, say all the regular street vendor them all get a beaten because of this, you know?
And I think it's quite unfortunate, because I know so there are enough people out there who prepare good food and who have good practicing good hygiene, but that one little something and knock all of them.
Guys, guess what? My grandmother,
especially I see them have soup there from Munchie.
Yeah.
I don't know what Munchie.
My grandmother used to sell soup, and that's my mother, you know. She used to sell soup. And the house, so them used to, like the house there up the lane. So them used to, and the soup pot used to be like out pan the main. So a good, but one 7 minutes walk from the house to come at the roadside is where the soup used to sell. My grandmother never yet one day bend down on people out there. Never. My grandmother, Susan Grant, thank you so much. You know, we appreciate that. Big up yourself, Susan. You know.
Big up yourself, Susan.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah. Our first super sticker. Yeah. Big up. Respect. Yeah, I mean, my grandmother never yet one day bend down on people out there. You get me? I say she have a little container with water. And thing when she not running water, but she have a little container with water. If she want to wash and she can wash and if she want to use bathroom, she want to go home. So that old lady there is so shocking. It is so shocking. How the lady bend down on the roadside, same place where the food are prepared.
Listen, the pot, they're right in front of her. Right in front of her, things are going on right in front of her. It's shocking what she did because that can cause us a big health crisis. It's about the health of the public and it's about trust.
Yes.
You see, everybody who come patronize your business, they must support you and they must support your family. Right?
Yeah.
And them come supporting you, we're looking to see you do well, but they also them not come to see them trust violated them way they trust, you know,
a violation, a big violation.
Okay, so we're in a distraught party.
Oh my God, yeah, you see it.
Because the trusted and the trust was violated. It's about the trust. You see, people come buy from you.
Yeah.
May I patronize your business. Me want you to do well.
Eric McLeod.
You know what I mean?
Respect. I really appreciate that, Eric McLeod. Yeah, man, hope your basket will forever full. You know, Jamaicanese Girl TV.
Jamaicanese Girl
that
TV.
sound like they are Japan or some. You can expound by your name?
Chinese, I assume.
How we go? Expound. Respect for the super chat, you know. Yes, Susan Grant, appreciated. Yeah, man. So thanks for the super sticker them and the super chat them. Big up on yourself for them there. Yeah, so I mean,
I think one of the next thing to where really get to me was the fact say blame accepting the responsibility wasn't on the first priority. You have to accept say they do something wrong.
She had talked about say she never know the lady did a video of her, right? And how she bad mind. What again what was said?
I don't even remember, but all I know is it's a good thing that that information got out because people would have gotten sick eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
probably people get sick and not even know that are sick. Then.
You see it?
People have gotten sick eventually. Them something and a good practice that's to have.
Hey guys, enough time you'll eat a road still and your belly feel little loosish, you know. I might say, chop maybe I just one of them there, but probably all of the sanitary practices we're gone in the thing.
Oh my God.
You understand what I say? Judge God. No man, it's shocking, man.
Marvelin Tracy says it's very disgusting. That is true. 876 Bible say buy from Munchie have good practices because here somebody else when you out there sell come and never they say boy they do the wrong. Make me wonder too if them would have do the same thing too or if them do the same cause it wrong. You can't back listen and that's one of the things when I said to Adrian too. We have a culture in Jamaica where bad things we support it.
Support bad things.
It's like you see the person do it blatant in front of your face where the person do is wrong and you out of your mouth you say you make excuse, you say it right, you blame somebody else
deflect.
Instead of saying you did wrong.
Keshan word low. Keshan, word low, big up yourself. Thanks again for the super sticker there. You get me I say? And Jasmine Woodbine. Yeah, Jasmine Woodbine. Respect, I appreciate them. You get me I say? I mean, a whole heap of work I put in YouTube for years. You get me I say? Traveling up and down, here, there, a lot of not rewarded enough time. You know, but we still feel good knowing that we put out edifying content and content that persons appreciate. You see me I say? So to me, that makes us feel good. You know? So yeah, but I mean, so the thing is, this lady, she don't understand the implications of what she's doing. That is the issue, and I'm wondering. All right, so the government have some food handlers permit thing in place, right? She say she went for it, and then she did for renew it, and she did for go back. So they are not checking on these things, and I think they should have public education seminars for mandatory for vendors and ensure that all vendors who are on the road have food handlers permit.
And
You get me?
let's make this very clear. We think that in every way when you put out regulation to be to make something better, it's going to be to make anybody worse.
Yeah.
So we think that it shouldn't be the situation where you're banning something. I think it's a situation where you can empower these vendors by changing the strategy and the practices. It can be that you come up with such a creative way that where there are places where there is no water, you have ready-made watering facilities that people can carry clean water to the place.
True, this means the Department of Health is also culpable. I agree. Because
we have thought about that.
It make you wonder, you know, how them feel to spend $17 million, not the government, Ray nephew. I read an article where them say 17 million them spend. Mind you, we could have spent $1 million. I'd do that, but that's a fear that day. Them spend $17 million build up crab circle and then have a toilet or running water. Not been after running water today, but no washing station is not there. No active washing station is not there.
No bathroom.
And I'm like, you have a health official, the chief health inspector went out there and I say him observe, said them not no sanitary convenience. I said, brother, I wish part you live. You just realize that, brother. The place not just open. Look how much years the place built.
No. I know all this, you know.
Oh,
but at the
Jesus
same
Christ.
time, even if you a person that say, oh, she said she have diarrhea. Listen, one of the worst cases of diarrhea or GI issues that I've had was when I was pregnant. And when you're pregnant, you're so uncomfortable, everything shift out of place so that you have such painful experiences when you have a problem. And I have never gotten to the point where that was something that happened to me.
When you say you just in your car driving in traffic and you just boot up yourself. Never. No diarrhea catch me.
And if you have a problem, you have to leave. If me have a problem, I not do it in my kitchen.
Yeah, man.
It have to catch me somewhere else.
Exactly.
It not catch me in my kitchen.
You see it.
So, me no know.
Alright. Marvel and Tracy, big up yourself. We respect that.
Big up yourself.
We respect that. You know?
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the super chat. You get me, I say? Yeah, man, we appreciate you. So everybody who drop the little donation, then we appreciate, you know. Everybody who click the like button, the little heart right there up on the bottom right hand corner. Everybody who click that, we appreciate, you know. Everybody who subscribe to our channel, we appreciate, you know. Everybody who click the like button on the live, we appreciate, you know.
Definitely.
You get me, I say?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that there are some good ideas out there that can really improve this sector in Jamaica, because street vendors who sell food, they've been such a long-standing tradition.
Iconic
in Jamaica, right? And I think that there are so much things that even the health department can do. I understand that you're going to put it into establishment, but probably it could be that you could visit popular locations where persons are doing street side vending and can do some good tips. You know, help them to get their food anglers permits. Help
Educate
them to
Educate them.
Increase the education
because
of these persons.
Clearly this lady named Alice, she don't know the implication of what she do. She don't know say coliform bacteria somewhere in your intestine. Right? But you don't want that go in the upper part. You don't want, you understand what I say? If they're getting a food and proliferate, multiply, right? And then you ingest that can cause sudden death, you know. You understand what I say? So for she I do number two, right? You them say you don't where you eat, you know. You don't where you eat for good reason. She literally they right there so in a bucket and I drop the tissue. That's something that spread right in our area there so.
But I feel like I don't talk what them things there.
You understand? It crazy, and I don't think she talk about say she never knows that she a video her. She a play a victim. And our fellow vendor them out there and I go like say the woman a do the right thing. You know?
I think that we also have a lot to learn. Like they have a lot to learn about them something there. when you have to prepare food for the public, you have to be
Christ.
extreme. You have to have really good practices, really good health practices. It's very important for that to happen because
she want pampers. Because if that go on with her, she need pampers. Because she putting people's life at risk. Denise, big up yourself for the super sticker. You know.
Yeah, I know. You know the next thing, to a lot of people offer their endorsements. Yes, when people endorse you, they might put them name on you. And enough people go endorse. And you know, and I feel like all them disappointed now because they must say, yo,
it's
really, you know what I mean? But put my name on you and this happen. And I don't want to come off with a negative standpoint on this. All I want to say about this is that if you know prepare food for the public, you have to have good health practices.
Definitely.
It's not the time for you to come and to be in denial. You're preparing food for people. You put yourself in a position of responsibility. And the responsibility is when people eat from you, they should not get sick.
Definitely.
And they should not feel as if they've been violated by any practices
guys,
you've done.
If you don't look on it, out the road there they say, you know, you see them part there?
Kashan
Woodrow. Oh, let us read that. Yeah, read it.
Kashan Woodrow said, yeah, government should definitely build a bathroom.
I agree.
Yeah.
The bathroom is a pennies compared to how much them spend for build the shops out there. You understand? So me I say the hot beer and salt. Oh God. But never know so when people belly hurt they don't drink hot beer.
Anybody know what the hot beer and salt is? Explain it to me, because I don't know. Me I try to figure it out. I mean, me never hear it before. Me know so when you have diarrhea, you take salt because you try to replace the electrolytes. Me understand that. But all the hot beer part come in.
And also, if you feel bad, you sell soup. Drink some of your soup. Drink some of your soup. Oh God, the woman. No, sir.
Okay, you're a chef. Well, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. So as I was saying, so them pot they them have on the roadside, they are not at a high enough temperature because the soup now bubble. You get me? I say the soup warm, you know really a bubble. So you see when you take your mess up and spread it all about the place. All of the bacteria is a perfect temperature for the bacteria just multiply, you know.
Yeah,
and as me say, enough little time we eat a road and we all end up with diarrhea, but we never not link it, you know.
You have to be
careful. We not link it, you know.
You know all them something they can affect you. Alright. Let's think about it. They say even if the soup is hot enough that the bacteria can't live in the soup.
Yeah.
When you touch the cup where you put the soup in and then I touch back the same cup.
Yeah.
And then I touch it, I take out the chicken foot and you understand? I'm taking up the corn that you touch, you use your hand and take up and all that. When you clean up the something, you don't know when this event occurred.
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very important, guys, that when you're handling food, you wash your hand before. It's important that you wash your nails. Whether you have short nails or long nails, because some people discriminate. Oh, maybe not have on the nails, so you have your brush, you clean out your nails them. Right?
One person said, me just see the comment a while ago, I don't know where it gone. He say them not see the super chat option. I think you have to first world. I don't know which part of the world is, but if your settings is on Jamaica, I don't know where you are. But if you're on Jamaica, you have to just change it to US in the settings so you'll be able to donate.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, so again, the super chat, super sticker options, they are there. You can chime in, you know? Yeah, man, so.
Very mind, I not eat crab now. I not eat crab.
So she got a bathroom right there, so. She says no woman out harder.
Listen, may I squeeze it tight. That not come out. That not coming out. May I squeeze it tight. Me no care what happen. That me never find myself in a them situation if I'm a baby.
Guys, look how the woman hand down. This was a big red flag for you. How the woman hand down in the food, so. Talking God Almighty truth. How the woman hand in the food, the stock. Why you not share out the food and give to this customer, make them go have the food. Then she has served the white man, she has served the food vlogger them over the pot, and them stand up over the pot and I eat. That is not sanitary. That not sanitary.
Yes.
Look how. No, that can't right. And the pot not hot. Guys, and a hot pot. Because if a hot pot, she could put her hand down in it. And a boiling water. That not sanitary. Bacteria are going to proliferate in that. Right? David been there with over 1 million subs. 8 days recently, even enjoyed the dirty water crabs cooked in. Everyone saying who's going to tell him. Oh God, we don't know what to tell him. Enough that food vlogger go they go eat. From Mark Waynes to all of them. Where the next version the name with it. No, not him. One with the head kerchief tie around him head.
Oh,
what's his name again? The red kerchief.
What's his name again?
Yeah.
He's a world food tasting people, whatever.
Yeah, man. Carl Wilson, big up yourself. So I read a comment one more time. David been there with over 1 million subs. 8 days recently. Even enjoy the dirty water crabs. Guys, oh she a put her hand in the food, the stock. I put her hand in it. That no make no sense.
I guess it's just for the camera show. I don't listen. I'm not trying to justify nothing. But all I say is it was wrong.
That's
and I'm
Christ.
just saying that when I eat caviar, I don't eat crab, thank God.
Watch out. All kind of man and all kind of people and I buy from her all the video them come out.
She obviously was a very popular person. And I think that's why a lot of people was like, because a lot of she was very popular. And that's why I said that, you know, people's reaction is like,
look,
when you buy from her, you trust her.
Why the brother? Why the man them they over the pot. The man them they over the pot and I eat. That no sanitary. That no sanitary and I chat and I eat over the pot. What can go so?
My man say I do not anyway, so I don't do the pan do.
Do the pan do. Oh jeez and peace.
Oh my gosh. What was the original purpose of the white bucket? I don't know.
The original purpose. Somebody said
she prepared for that.
Somebody said the bucket. I probably I itchy take walk. You know you have to carry crab in a bucket, you know, for wash them, you know. So somebody that says, I don't say it. There was a probably like that she take wash she crab there. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not try bash the lady. I'm not try bash her when I talk about the topic at hand. Right? We now get personal when I talk about the topic at hand. You get me I say? At the topic at hand we are talk about.
Well,
you know?
I think that somebody's a 30 years out there.
30 years and she don't know sanitary practices good.
We have to start educating persons, even when you go to school. I think that sometimes we fall short in what we really educate our people about. And I always say this, you know, but I'm a pharmacist. And as a pharmacist who is a female working in a pharmacy, it is so obvious that most of our adults out there don't know so much of the basic things that they should know from high school. And I think that it's just woefully lacking. We have to teach people about them health something here, like it no matter, you know, have to have food permits to know how to hunger food. Cause everybody hunger food. And everybody have kids. And when you have children, I want the #1 cause of our children getting sick and getting diarrhea and GE and them something there is because as adults we are not having good practice.
Trudy Smith said 30 years worth of doo-doo. Big up yourself for the super sticker. 30 years worth of doo-doo. Guys, me not lie. That lady there, the whistleblower, she should be rewarded or awarded. You understand?
I don't think
when October next year, she should get some national award because she saved people. And again,
thank you for the subscription. Sorry, babe. Thank you for the subscription, Wild Apache. Thank you for the subscription.
Yeah, big up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so as what me say, me have experience with downtown people, vendors. You get me I say? Because as I say, my parents, I come from humble beginnings, you know. As I say, my grandmother soup she used to sell. And you know, she used to have her stall in a Portmore. My parents, them used to, them are the Igla town where them sell shoes and them something there. You know. So I spent a whole heap of years downtown. And me rub shoulder with a lot of them. They are good people for the most part, but there are some undesirables in the mix. I mean, I tell you, say, those persons, I made I share that with some of my friends before. Even before the other video them come out where my lady, I can't remember, Nadine, big up yourself, Nadine. When Nadine I show the different time when my lady I put in a bucket them different times. So I never does a one-off occasion. Me I tell my friend them say, listen, these people, them not take telling. Them people the culture, them are wrong and strong kind of people. So me can bet say this lady, she's kinda like a bully. So you can't really talk to her. If you ever talk to her about something, I tell you about my experience with downtown people. If they are doing something wrong, a lot of not all. My parents are good people. Likewise, a lot of dear colleagues when we used to them amongst downtown too. Enough of them are good people too. So me I say enough of them. If you talk to them about the right, it end up cause fuss and fight and war downtown. You talk to someone about the right thing. So I'm saying, you can't tell, they can't tell enough of them people or nothing. So,
but that's why high school I think is a wonderful place to get some of these information in. High school I think is a right place for you to get some of them health conscious things in. And you know, good old fashioned home upbringing is one of them places too, because why? I never know them things that could have gone. I know them something that are two different opposites. Say just don't mix them someday. And when you say you wash hand good before, you wash hand in a bathroom, you make sure you clean up yourself.
See style, yeah? Ali's what is Ali and Nadine over on the side, yeah. Every day she see her draw down her clothes and a cut number 2 every day side her. And she gets annoyed. She's annoyed about it until the point where she start video every day. She have 4 or 5 video her do it daily. She can't take it no more because she knows it's not sanitary. She know it's not sanitary.
That's not right, man.
Jesus, oh come on, man. Oh God.
Anybody's stomach, man.
Jesus, please. You know?
have to find some other way to start out your business. You have to find somebody yard close by.
She say her niece they're 10 minutes away.
No, but 10 minutes away now go work. So you have to go
when
1 minute away.
Now work. Of course it will work. My grandmother used to walk 7 minutes go to the house.
Yeah, but look like she can't control nothing.
She needs pamper. She needs
have to go 1 minute away.
A pamper she needs.
So she have to go 1 minute away.
Yeah.
Make arrangement with the neighbor.
You mean say I go to water? Sorry. Wait a second.
I say I have to make arrangement with the neighbor so you can go over yard when time come.
Exactly. And I guess that whole reasoning. How much gas station the right there so?
Yeah.
You have gas station to the right, to the left. You mean if you tell me say she can't build up a relationship with one of the staff them? And say boy, you know, every now and again I come use toilet. And enough vendors there now, probably 4 or 5 vendors, you know. So them can do them thing. Basic school nearby as well. Right. I think behind the fence one basic school right there, so, you know, if I'm not mistaken, you know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. You understand me? I say so whole heap of little place there around where you can go use bathroom if you want to use bathroom. Oh God, oh God, man, I wear pampas, man. I wear pampas.
I think Alice went to well, I don't know, you know.
You went to read when me hear no cat you can't read for yourself.
Sorry. Either a new man. I think Alice went to school. I think I lost that comment. Either a new man, yes. I think Alice went to school. I don't know. Vendors should conduct a food safety class and the test. Must pass the test every year prior to getting their food permit. This is definitely something that can be done. And that means any vendor, no matter which spot you're there, you attend the class that they get you. And the food anglers permit, I think, is something that everybody can get and should get if you're handling food. Right? So you can get one of that, and the public health inspectors them can come around and ask you for your food anglers permit, and so everybody having it, and then while they're there asking for the permit, then they can see also Where do you wash your hands? And we as a government have to become a very problem solving. We can't just be always on the offensive, you know, trying to see how much. Oh, something wrong with that. What are you doing?
Sorry.
We can't always be like, oh, I'm gonna mash down over this, so I kick down over this, so because something bad happen. We have to be on the side. Okay, so how can I improve that then if that happen?
And where did we fall short?
Where did we
as a government?
As a people, how can we fix this? And then we come to the people. I will say, all right, this is what we are gonna do, because this is a better solution. So that is where I am as it relates to that. We just need to have more education going around, and people need to be mindful of the trust that people put into them. Right?
Big up Nadine, yeah. See another instant. This again, I saw she draw down her clothes in the outer road, you know, outer stall, you know. Another instant. See there, so several times. You understand? G's and P's, man. And the woman never had no form of remorse. She has said it just come down brrp, so, and it could have happened to anybody. And then her friend never justify it. It is so crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's shocking. You know? Oh God.
Yes, I'm glad. Devon, you remind me, you know. I was telling the agent about it, and the agent said his mom knew about it. Alright. When I was growing up, my mom and dad, especially my father, used to always talk about this man who used to there offer to sell soup.
Yes.
And his soup was very popular. Him soup did popular. Right? Uncle for their find out a little bit after that, say a dog the man I put in his soup. Dog the man I put in his soup. And enough people go out there go buy the man soup. And I buy the man dog soup. And I don't know why that man do it, you know, because wickedness that. A wickedness. You tell me you couldn't go buy some chicken and some beef for make you have to take your dog. You understand?
Oh God.
So that was something else. Devon, a true your talk, man. Devon, that is something to consider. Boy, we just have to, these people have to know that people put trust in them, and they have to really meet people's expectations when it comes to food safety. Right? And then something just write out embarrassing to know that this the happen and you go buy food there. Now you don't know if when you go buy there if this the happen, but then if you have the practice where it just right there, so I mean for me it can't happen right there, so because it does not happen there. Mean it not happen there. Right? And so if that's the practice, probably other things is not being done properly either. Probably not just that, but other things is just not being done properly either. So I don't know. I think that education is the way to go, and you know, so we can have a better this thing coming up better. We don't have them something here happening again. Yeah, the government is very, very, very reactive. Ilford Hamilton, I hope I pronounced the name right here. Guys, I love your content, but I must say I disagree with you when you say tourism does not benefit the ordinary Jamaicans. Case in point, think back at what happened to the economy in the lockdown.
Yeah, them look ordinary job. You have we said it. You have people who have ordinary jobs. But when we talk about benefit, we talk about the billions. The billions me I talk about, we go overseas. That's what I talk about. Yes, you have the menial jobs that people live on. I'm not calling no menial. Menial is a word. But the average jobs.
Persons in Jamaica are employed by the tourism sector.
Of course, we're not saying no. Of course but they are.
How much of them can buy a $7 million house?
Outside, exactly.
Not even at 26. How much of them can buy a $7 million house? How much of them own homes? How much of them can afford to give their child, their family, or even themselves to live a lifestyle we know they want to live?
Right.
It's just that the fact is majority of the money is held at the top of that hotel organization. Majority of the money goes to the top, and the the workers at the bottom are not really getting the lump sum of benefits.
Right.
So you do have jobs, but the jobs are just this.
Yeah, hand to mouth. Yeah, you have tour operators out there.
You can't explore, you can't grow to the fullest potential. What we're saying is that Airbnb actually drops directly in the pocket of the person who is doing it, and most of it in Jamaica currently in this situation now are actually Jamaicans.
Right.
So Jamaicans are actually
so that's what we're talking
benefiting
about
directly from
right.
it. When it comes to a lockdown, you know, it's not only the tourist sector the lockdown, you know. Remember say no people couldn't even leave their house to go out to go sell.
Yeah.
And then this is the thing. A lot of people is so hand to mouth that it affect them to the point where them don't go out today, them now have no food for today and tomorrow.
Exactly.
So it's very difficult, and we're not saying that Jamaicans don't benefit, but what we're saying is that for Airbnb, the majority of the benefit is being suffered down and being spread across Jamaica.
In our economy versus being shipped out, like with a lot of these foreign owned hotels. As I stated already in the video, majority of these hotels are foreign owned. The managers are foreign owned. Alright, so the money don't stay here. And again, I state this already. What was I gonna say? Hotels don't really employ Jamaicans in high level positions. And I can say that because I have friends who study hotel and tourism management. Them have them degrees in this thing. They don't get managerial jobs. They don't get higher level jobs. You don't really see the Jamaicans in the boardroom. A foreign of them owner and operate them hotel. So guys, don't be fooled. Yes, you have the average man who have a coaster bus and him provide excursion and transportation, but outside of that, the profits from tourism don't stay here in Jamaica, you know? Yes. The jobs in the sector, again, we're not talk about
there are degrees of benefit, yes. So we're not saying that there is no benefit. There are degrees of benefit. But what we're saying is that
the amount of benefit that we should be receiving, we're not receiving it to that extent.
And what we're also saying is that, you see, with Airbnb, there's a potential to increase tourism far beyond the limitation that hotel currently has it. With Airbnb, Airbnb is just a popular option, but we're now finding that community tourism is booming more than anything else in Jamaica. What does that mean? It means that an entire community can create a package that is accommodating or welcoming to tourists now. So it's not only if you say you go a hotel, or you have to go to Chaka Cove, or you have to go to them big brand name franchises, but the liquor man is now getting involved and is now creating authentic Jamaican experiences that not only foreign people, but the Jamaicans who are in Jamaica can benefit too as well. So it's not only to say Airbnb alone, but Airbnb has just opened up a can of goodness. When I say can of goodness that I think Jamaica can really benefit from. You see, when Adrian mentioned earlier that the EA, what their name?
What
the Arab Emirates,
UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Yes. So when they are taking a totally different approach.
Yes,
and they have the mindset that I have been talking about.
Tell him again, because and everybody here where we did mention that. So talk to them again.
So the UAE is a welcoming Airbnb, and not that they're crushing their hotel business, them hotel business booming.
Yes.
But they're also welcoming Airbnb and putting structures in place that can facilitate it for the smaller persons who are willing to rent their villas, rent their apartments, and see the benefit, because they have a vision of the whole country in mind. They're looking to boost their GDP. They're looking to boost the revenues coming into their country by a certain percentage at the end of the year, at the end of 2023. We are talking about 2030. And we can come up with a plan for tourism. We're going to push tourism from the current plan where they're right now, looking at Jamaica's economy and the big brand that we have and the big personalities that we have in Jamaica, if we can take Alice in Wonderland situation and turn it into songs and music and laughter, I mean, we can do so much. And if the government finds a way to tap into this, we down here can start to maximize our profit. Not only at the bigger heads, them can go and eat them food, because nobody want to stop them food, but the little man too can eat them food as well, and the whole country can rise. The living in the country will rise, and more people will be able to afford houses, more affordable homes will come, and people's ability to feed themselves and their family and live a better life will be achieved. But it cannot be to eliminate and cut off. It must be to improve and fix and expand everybody. Nobody, that's why I say, even with the street side vendors, with the situation, so people have to cut them off, right? I don't think that's what you should do. You must find a way to fix the system so persons can be more confident in our food vendors, because our food vendors build our culture as well.
And even guys, are you guys aware of the situation where a vendor sold some THC sweets to school children? So I mean, even them stuff, like, I am sure that the person that actually sold the kids those sweets are not a regular vendor. So we should also in that situation to just basically educate our children, you know, that, you know, make sure you buy from a regular vendor. And also the street vendors themselves to look among themselves and weed out any bad actors, any strange face that come in, make sure say, you know, them can't operate in the space.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem. You see, that wrong and strong culture they will have, and it'll be it with every step of the way. Because it should be that if me and if five away are still at the school gate, we know the picnic them, we know so we not say them nothing bad. But it should be that if one additional person come around the corner and I do something funny, like, we should be able to together as a body say, yo, we are to move from this, so, and make sure so that not go on. But the wrong and strong culture in Jamaica is, you see me, I do me wrong, you just need to allow me.
Talk to me.
Allow me, not talk to me. And them wrong and them strong and them bad and them bullish. And we need to cut out that culture where we defend people who are wrong. Because even sometimes we bite down for ourselves because we see the person, we see say it wrong, and we will never say no. And we do it in so many ways. We do it in the school them, in the hospitals, in our workplace, in our house. We do it on the roadside. We must stop it. Even if you're a friend, you must, if you're really a friend, you must can say to your friend, say, why that not right? You can't, you cannot have a friend where you can't talk to one. So that never the right.
True.
You can't do that. You must have to accept responsibility for what you do. We have a culture to where we do something wrong, even if the person confront we about it, we not say, boy, you know, say, I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry about that, brother. I'm going to try to do something different. We live in our culture where I do something wrong, and I not accept when I do something wrong. I rather lick you in your face before I accept when I do something wrong.
Yes.
And that is a very, very, very dangerous behavior we have. As a people, we have to change that. And it starts with picnic. We have to tell what picnic say we're wrong. Sometimes our kids are wrong, and we don't say to them, we do the wrong today. Because the teacher, because the man and the woman on the road, we teach the pit them off with disrespect, and we do all manner of evil thinking that our child is gonna turn out good. No. We basically mash up the pitney. We have to teach them right and wrong, how to accept it. If I did something wrong, it don't mean say me done for I'm off a dash way. It means that we must simply correct what we did wrong, so we don't do it again.
Hillary Newman, definitely. Some form of taxation, we know what percentage we don't have an issue, you know, depending on the percentage, of course, because a lot of our spends have to do with overhead costs, you know. So I know in Antigua, for example, so we have a subscriber that she contacted us, you know, and she's saying that in Antigua they have regulated the Airbnb system there. They have inspections that you have to pass, and a small percentage of your revenue goes back into it's about a 1.5% tax them have on Airbnb the revenue. So if it's so, we don't have a problem, you know, because at the end of the day, if they streamline and regularize all Airbnb hosts, ensure that all of the accommodation that are provided are in good standing, it will make the business better for everybody. Because when somebody go to a substandard Airbnb accommodation and them get burnt, they're gonna come they're gonna be saying that Airbnb, them are gonna bash Airbnb, them not gonna bash the specific host, so them stay within it, them are gonna bash Airbnb. So if they wanna come to provide jobs for persons to go around and inspect these Airbnbs, give person them accreditation, them licensing, whatever it might be, I don't have a problem with that. That is cool, you know. But
Byron
me not think about
one.
yeah, daddy, big up yourself, you know. Byron Delpert, I'm a father that check in, you know. Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Definitely.
you know.
It's, and that's why I always, and I go back to what I was saying before. We can there are always good ideas out there, unique ideas that can fit the situation. I can say, all right, this is how I can help them. You see, I want us to be, as a society, I would love for us to reach to the place where we don't look at somebody doing something and be like, oh, I'm gonna mash up what them do. It must be that we look at it and say, oh, you know, there are ways that you can do this better and get better results. And if something will work for you, I want us to move from the mindset where we start to talk bad about it without even saying. Because we do that a lot in Jamaica, where we pass assumptions without looking at certain facts and thinking it through and saying, well, am I really accurately stating this? Right? We want to do statistics. We want to fix things that are broken and not tear down without building. You see, if you're removing the building, you have to have a new plan in place to put a better building up. So it shouldn't be to clear the land and then nobody gets the land.
And just replace it with your friend, you know, clearing it and paving the way for your friends. We don't want that, you know. That
has been a recent. That is not even a recent. That's a regular practice in Jamaica. And because of social media, we're seeing all these things are coming up so much.
Oh, so Hillary said her son bought a townhouse in the Yucatan area. 67,000, pure luxury. 67,000? Wow, that's crazy.
And there are room in Jamaica for stuff like this to happen. I don't know, like if we use our imagination and put our hands together and build, we can build a country that is so much more
Look
better.
at this, guys. Mexico is saturated with Airbnb, but yet still housing is so much affordable in Mexico. Guys, if you go on Mexico, if you go on Airbnb and search in Mexico, look at the price for accommodation and look at where you get, you're gonna say, wow. Housing price in Mexico is so much more affordable, and yet still Airbnb business bigger than in Jamaica. So and again, you can't really just blame Airbnb for ballooning, you know, prices for real estate, you know.
It's a worldwide it's a worldwide trend. It's worldwide. Like everywhere, people are looking to buy, looking to invest, because guess what? Social media it's not only for you, you know, and not only for Jamaicans, you know. People overseas too. They might look at them and say, wow, you know, say real estate is this and is that and is that. When you realize that Jamaica is hot red, Jamaica is one of those destinations that are just at the top of most people's list to go. So always. Persons want to come here, persons who come here, them in love with the culture, them want to move back here, persons who want real estate for buy, them and look for come here. We as Jamaicans though, where we always fall short is on the information and our proactive stance or spectrum. we tend not to be very educated about the opportunities out there until the other people them who have money and who overseas and whatnot, them tend to know more about them something here, come capitalize on it before we in Jamaica realize. And it's time for us to stop that trend. Stop that trend, to stop it right now. We can stop it right now. Get on the ball, get moving, get trending.
You see, mother?
And
that's some chambers.
That's some chambers.
Looking good, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
I want us to, as a people, to start being more proactive. I'm pro Jamaica. I want to realize it. You know, hear me attack. I am pro Jamaica, pro Jamaicans. I think our kiddies might be ready for us pretty soon.
Yeah.
Big up Kyrie, big up Jaden, because they've done a wonderful
job. They never come crash the party.
They never come crash the party.
Jaden out there. Jaden I do a good job with Kyrie, clearly, you know.
Clearly.
I make him food and I set up him tablet before I come live because the tablet are one thing I really can hold Kyrie, you know? Sometimes. Yeah.
We know so them out of the room now and they are actually in
the area. Let me make them yelling out, guys. I go for them. Yeah, hold on there. Jesus.
Yeah. 3 to 4 hour flights from major countries. Yeah, definitely. But then have you guys realized how the DR has just ballooned in terms of tourism and all them something like have you realized how Dubai have ballooned? You think say only one sector alone the government is focusing on developing in those countries, but everywhere. And I think that is time for us as a people to start widening our scope of benefits, and we have far more to offer than a lot of these other countries. Trust me, our personality alone will win and keep people down here. So we have so much more to offer, right? Adrian is outside with the boys. He's carrying them in. Classic Roy Brown. Hi guys, my name is Kim Roy Brown. Okay. DR is #1 in tourism. This is not only tourism but plastic surgery, all them something. There are enough things that go on for DR right now. Right? We never plan to go to DR, plan to go to DR next year. Harry is already saying hi guys.
Oh my god. Think you easy. And think you easy. See boy, you want full of car.
Oh, I'm coming with him chucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Say hi,
Say hi, Kyrie.
Hi.
Wave to them. Yes.
Say hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Him have hand, foot and mouth, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but him hand it bump up. Hand, foot and mouth thing I go around right now.
Yeah.
So the kids are being affected. So
it hurt.
It hurt? Oh, yeah, him have hand, foot and mouth.
Hush, baby.
Yeah, hand, foot and mouth. That is right. Yes. And the second time, we must try to catch it. I never even know him kids could have catch this thing more than one time. But yeah, but he's doing good.
They catch it like 3 times, and then after that, they typically don't get it again because they build up resistance. So it's like, you know, they get it about 1, 2, 3 times. Then after that, their resistance, their immune system would be, you know, enough to fight it off other times.
Yes.
That's why older kids and adults don't get it because we're basically immune.
What is this, Kyrie?
It's a spider.
Okay. What color is it?
It's red.
Yes. Okay. Okay. What is this? You probably don't know that one here, guy. What is this, Kyrie?
Yellow.
No. What is this? What is this?
It's a button.
It's a what?
It's a button.
Construction.
Construction. Oh.
A button.
Yes. What color is this?
It's yellow.
What color is this?
It's gray.
It's gray. And what color is this down here?
It's black.
It's what?
It's black.
Black. Good boy. Yeah, clap yourself, Kyrie. Clap yourself. And what color is this?
It's red.
What color is here?
It's white.
Good. yes. And what color is this?
It's blue.
It's blue. Great.
Harry got this. Alright guys, carry know him colors them and all
letter them and them stuff there.
From his
If
one.
we could find something big, some big letter for him thing
What
never
I am
Well, wait, Kyrie.
I want this one.
This you want this one?
No.
What you want?
I want it.
No, this is glass. You break this.
so we have I'm trying to teach him to spell his name because him can spell Blippy. So if Blippy can teach him to spell film name, him can spell film name. Him can spell him own name. So every day now we practice spelling Kyrie and practice spelling other spelling cards.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit
All
off
right.
topic.
Yeah.
But once you get me on top of it, that's me.
What letter is this, Kyrie?
Eat.
What letter? Good. Oh,
I don't want him to lose them though.
that's X. That's right. What letter is this, Kyrie?
A.
Good. What letter is this, Kyrie?
Eat Anna.
M. Uh-oh.
Eat Charm. What with that?
Yeah.
Alright, Adrian, can you give back Jaden his brother, please?
Hello.
Thank you.
What letter is this?
Eat I.
That is right. All right.
Anyways, I'm teaching Kyrie to spell his name
What letter is
now.
this, Kyrie?
At.
Yes.
And
Remember
I'm
proud,
teaching
see?
him. He's learning the days of the week. Like he knows them, but he doesn't know the order sometimes. So I'm trying to get him in the proper order of the days of the week and of course the months of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, and his school has been doing a really good job as well.
All right. You want to go to Jaden and Kyrie? You want to watch the tablet?
No.
You done with the tablet?
I want this one better.
You want the letters? Okay. All right, come.
I don't want him to get the letters. I don't want him
May I
to
just give him 2 or 3. May not give him much. All right, guys, soon come.
Adrian, just try.
Oh, yes.
Bye bye.
Say it again. Look at this. Look at that. Say it. Say bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right. Oh God. It is. How we tell him to say bye bye now.
Adrian, please get back that bag for me, please.
Yeah, man. I just about couple
Give him no, don't give him none, just give him chalk. I don't want him to lose them, guys, because I want him to be able to spell all the words, and sometimes I need 2 S's and 2 R's and whatever, you know? I don't want him to lose words.
Careful. Go on, go.
Yes, let's get back to these comments. So thank you guys for bigging up Kyrie. Thank you guys for bigging up Kyrie. And Claudia Campbell says, and don't forget, if you are tenant that will not leave the property and court costs alongside other issues. Well, renting has its own issues, definitely. Ilford Ambleton said, Jamaica is naturally a beautiful place, but you need to do something about the shock mentality. Yeah, it's too much. Susie says, I love Kyrie, he's so bright, next doctor, next engineer. I tell you. And I like to speak encouragement when it comes to children. I like to I like to speak encouragement when it comes to them, letting them know that sky is the limit, they can do anything. I think that sometimes as Jamaicans we see certain people living certain lifestyle and we say, oh, that's not for me. Just like how we see people buy a house and we say, that's not for me, I can never afford it. So we basically psych ourselves or talk ourselves out of it before we get the opportunity to. Because if we really want it, no matter what kind of challenge we have, we work our way around our challenges. Americans are very talented, and we can really, you know, make a lot of solutions to problems.
Yeah, man. So yeah, guys, we're there on for well over 2 hours, you know. Thanks for being here with us. If you do not click the like button yet, guys, just click the like button. You get me, I say? Alright, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Yeah,
Yes.
man. So thank you very much.
Mark Owell says, staying on the Airbnb topic, do you guys plan to in the future purchase them in the States? definitely moving out of Jamaica, not necessarily moving our lives, but owning property in other places is definitely an option.
In the States
definitely
though,
an option.
we would have to do some more market research,
yeah, we love to
and
do
stuff like
research.
that. My father live Massachusetts side. That's where he reside. He always talk about buying a house there. So we can look into it definitely, you know. Not off the cards, we've thought about it before for sure, you know. So
Winsome Portmore.
Yeah.
Sorry to break your age, but Winsome, you have any advice as
Need
to
a
how
daughter
to
now.
get an expert? Because I
God.
think he knows how to get wise. He just don't know about the X one them. So he need somebody to tell him how to get some experts because the Y one them fast. He need
I work on it because Cass well want her daughter, you know, guys. She well want me put back one more on her and see her there, you know. I tell you, you know, chocolate, the pressure is on. Even on my shot, you could go again, one of that daughter, another son you get to see.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, long-term tenancy is our big risk in Jamaica. The government need to revamp those laws for sure. And then they would attract more persons to renting houses long-term, you know? Who is buying those houses at 400,000? Is it just diaspora folks? How can the average Jamaican afford those? Good question, you know? Good question. Yeah, you have some serious jobs in Jamaica where pay some good money still, you know. Some
you have some people in Jamaica who are not ordinary Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Just put it that way.
You have business owners in Jamaica, and those persons are not the regular working class for sure. You know, you have business owners and so on in Jamaica where make some serious money. You know. But yeah, Africa is definitely an affordable option. But guys, we'll sign out from right here, saying 2 hours 20 minutes. We're alive, we're going on a good run, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, thanks for watching, guys. You know, we're running now, alright?
Wait,
Peace.
my question, you know,
sorry, go on, run it now.
My question is to both, will you benefit your business Airbnb with / under the Ministry of Tourism in Jamaica?
What do you mean by that? My question to you, will you benefit your business Airbnb with under the Ministry of Tourism in Jamaica? If it come to that, if them have a proper body put in place, everything proper, and it will be beneficial to us, no problem. Yeah, so
guys, we really appreciate your love and support.
Yeah,
I saw somebody asking how we manage Airbnb with a full-time job, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
But you have to just it's hard.
And again, we say Airbnb and a passive income. Despite what people might say, hey, invest in Airbnb for passive income. No, not passive. In order for it to be truly passive, you gotta pay out the whole of your profit to somebody to manage it for you, and that's where the problem comes in. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Alright, we're out, guys.